And I want to say, as far as that duty to retreat in Wisconsin, basically the jury can consider it whether he had the opportunity to retreat as part of their determination of reasonableness. So, you know, it's not that he has a duty to retreat, but they can consider the fact that he had the opportunity to, which I think a couple of times he definitely does. So that's going to be a part of the calculation. But I want to go back to that video because it seemed to me, again, that he was going after people, Michael. And if he's going after people, there's a possibility here where there could be a split verdict. So what I'm saying is maybe in the first instance, the first person, you know, he was justified in thinking that my life is under threat. Then he begins to get up and go after people. Now, I understand adrenaline and all that, but will the jury understand it? So he could be convicted of attempted murder of some of the people, but maybe not the murder of the one kid who maybe he felt, you know, put his life in danger.
I didn't think about it until you just said it, where it's not exactly all the same. I mean, you're right. He could be acquitted for attempting to murder, for the murder of the actual kid he murdered, but convicted of attempted murder for other people. That's actually a great point. The testimony yesterday, there was a kid on the stand that testified that he saw him basically get knocked out and go into the water when this was on cross-examination with the defendant's attorney, where he said he was knocked out, his face went underwater, and he looked like he was in bad shape, and we really did a number on him. And that testimony happened before he committed any of the murder. So I think that right there is an anchor for the defense, for them to say everything else that happened after that, he had no idea who was behind him. He lingered. Had he retreated, somebody would have came up behind him, knocked him out again, and taken the gun from him. So the fact that he was already knocked out kind of helps his defense in saying everything else after that was all self-defense. But that's a good point. Yeah, he could get acquitted of the murder and get convicted of attempted murder that happened maybe 3 minutes later.
Yeah, it is a possibility.
Sure
again.
is.
And that's not minutes, Mike. It would be seconds.